All right, now that I've sold Annalie, let's talk about some REITs. Welcome on in to Epic Investments. So, what I'm currently looking at is monthly paying dividend stocks. Two in particular are REITs. This one is O. It's from what my research says is it's really consistent. So that's what I like to see. I didn't really get much out of that statement. The dividend increases every 3 months. They've been doing it for 110 quarters. That's a long time of them increasing their dividends. It's only by half a penny, but half a penny adds up. And if you buy it earlier on, and while it's lower, then you're just getting value out of it, which is good. It's 1.65 billion dollars, so that's pretty large, at least to me. Profit margin isn't that huge, but again, we have to realize that COVID is a thing, and COVID is a big thing currently. But they're still making profit throughout all of it, so that's good. So yeah, you can see their numbers are fairly consistent. They're pretty good at gauging where they're going to be at. I mean, quarter three didn't look too good, but you never know. They expected it to be consistent, and it didn't. It wasn't consistent. Growth isn't huge, but again, payout ratio they're probably getting hit pretty hard just due to COVID. Lots of vacancies, lots of stuff like that. Dividend payout ratio 4.33 isn't too bad. 282, I think it was like 2.235 cents a month, which really isn't too bad. Yeah, 235 cents a month isn't too bad. I mean, it's very small. I was looking at it compared to Annalie, and I was like, it's way more expensive. I'm not getting as much. But then I have to realize that every 3 months I was getting 22 cents. Well, in this, I'll get 3 increments of 22 cents, which would be 66 cents, which is essentially 10% if you look at it in that way. So you're getting essentially the same thing for the same price, but from a much more stable company who isn't having mergers, who isn't having this, who isn't having that. And then here's Stag as well. This one really interests me just because of the price point. It's about the quality of O, but it's a lot newer of a company, but it's growing, so that's good. $34 is like almost half, so that's a lot more affordable to me. It is about half the dividend. They only increased it by 0.0008 cents, which is not very hot, but they are also growing. So, it's almost like a mixture of a dividend stock and a growth stock if you look at it that way. But me being able to afford more of them in one pay period, it makes them a lot more attractive. The fact that they're growing and potentially have a lot more growth ahead of them, and that's the guy's goal, then that's really what you should be looking for, in my opinion, in like a REIT or any sort of stock. I mean, dividend stock, you should be looking for growth or just a healthy dividend, stable dividend. Only half the size of O, but it is what it is. Lots of ownership there. Profit margin is huge here, huge. And I'm assuming it's because just what they own and how they run their business. Total debt. Yeah, see these consistent numbers. They're pretty good at gauging. A really big high there, but I think they bought new property in that increment. Expected the growth is huge, so that's pretty good. I really like that fact that they are growing, and you can expect that eventually the stock is going to be worth more. So buying it now, in hindsight, would be really good, in my opinion. But I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know anything about the stock market. Payout ratio 109%. Again, they're growing and trying to work with COVID and all this other business. They might go a little bit over on the payout ratio, but that's, I guess, I don't know. enough to really, for any of this to make any sort of sense, because I am new to investing. I just, I'm on here frequently. I get paid. I throw money at this, and I hope that I can make money back. I would like to use dividends to accrue more money. I feel like with these monthly payments scenarios, it makes you realize your growth a little bit faster compared to buying a Tesla stock and waiting 5 years for it to hit 3,000. Like, that would be really cool. Also, I can't afford $650 for one stock that might go up. Like, I just can't. I'd rather realize my gains and use that and buy another dividend stock while I can off of the dividends, and let this thing grow and build up as I invest in just one company that will buy me more other dividend paying stocks a month, though the share size or the dividend size is so small that it may take a while for me to even be able to buy some worthwhile stocks at $5-10 a share. I might even start buying back in Annaly. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe.